should just do a donation box. They could just donate. They don't know how much time.
What the hell we be doing? Do all this shit.
My
And
thing
then
is,
they be wanting us to get. Then
huh?
they think it's easy to get back to everybody and all that stuff and do the videos. And,
But get mad. Get mad when your ticket for when you do something for free.
oh,
That's
well,
what
you know, email back. Man, we busy, man.
I got a million. I tried to go with some emails today, but we got to be thankful because it's like the more you're thankful for, the more the universe will give you, right?
Yeah.
Man, I had a house under contract on Monday. Them fools wanted me to close on Friday.
But lemonade is different.
What happened to it?
Want me to close on Friday. I'm like, oh man,
You just put it on the contract?
I've been waiting for them to give me the contract for 3 weeks.
And now they ready.
You know how it is, man. I
It's the
always have to
bank.
perform. Hmm?
Is it the bank?
Yes, a bank. We got to perform. They do whatever they want, right? That's just how it works.
Yeah, all the time. You gotta move when they want you to move or not, then it's offer decline, all kind of stuff.
Man, it's just weird out here. My friend, brother Eddie. Good afternoon, my friend. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, brother Kris and Roundup family.
Yes, Roundup family. Good afternoon. Greetings. Yes, it's my honor to be with you today. We had a little technical difficulties a second ago. I don't know why my internet keeps going out. Brother Eddie seems to think that the man is getting on to my
They own you,
broadcast.
Kris. They you rocking and rolling too hard. They own you, Kris. We giving out too much free information, man. They don't like that, man. They don't like it.
I think he could be very true, my friend. So today, class, we have a few moments. Eddie and I, I'm glad he had the time. The man is driving around. Both of us driving
Wide open.
around. Good Lord. But I can't miss my Wednesdays with you, Eddie. We got 30 people in here already. I can't miss my Wednesdays with you, with my brother. I enjoy talking to you.
I know, man. Enjoy talking to you. We get a lot of energy popping.
You know, every time I talk to you, I'm glad that I did. And I'm like, real quick, Eddie, before we get class, round the family. Okay, this is Chris Haskins, your boy, one more time, hanging out with Wednesdays with training with Eddie and Chris. You know, my mission, my ministry is to raise your financial literacy through real estate investing and entrepreneurship. Today, Eddie's going to go over a deal that he just put together. Matter of fact, closed it. Eddie, just give us, I'm going to share with you. I'd like to just share with our family members a day, just a snapshot of your day this morning. I talked to you, you would go ahead.
Well, this morning we signed some documents yesterday, but I brought a private lender in on this deal. So I had to go back down there and sign, the private lender docs and all that good stuff. So
That's
I had to run back down there. Cause
that's
it was the end of the moment deal. Like I had so much shit going, man. We just like honestly, I forgot about the deal. So shit, they called me. My attorney office called yesterday. Hey, you still coming in at 10? It was at 9. I'm like, oh shit.
wow. Wow.
Part of doing business, man.
It's something, Eddie. You know, I keep thinking about the 80-20. Like the 20% comes, I'm sorry, 80% comes from the 20% that you do. And even in general, in life, there are 20% winners. And then Patrick Bet David broke it down like it's even 80-20 of that, 80-20 of that. It goes down and down and down.
Damn.
It gets thin. But for me, I'm like this morning, I'm looking at a house. I got a guy wants me to do a partnership with the Airbnb. I'm walking through that. And one dude wants to sell me a house, wants to tear it down. I got a tenant buyer has to move in today. Not only that, we have to do a walkthrough for a Section 8 tenant. This is crazy,
Damn.
dog.
Hey, real estate life, man.
It's
Hey,
crazy.
lifestyle of a real estate investor. You gotta do some work, guys. Not every day is gonna be like that, but some days gonna be hectic, and you gotta get the shit done, man. You can't be, oh man, I don't feel like it. You gotta
Oh
take
my God.
action.
That's
Get
exactly.
it popping, baby.
So we're running around, Eddie. I'm like, snap, video, 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 boom, back. I mean, it's just truly crazy how things have changed, you know?
And what they say, life reward those who take action.
That's right.
Take that action, man.
Okay, brother Eddie, break it down. Are we able to see some pictures of this house that you just purchased?
Sure, brother
Let's see
Kris.
some numbers real quick. What is the principal balance? What do they owe on it? Well, first of all, how do we find this deal? How did this deal come across your desk? Marketing.
How do I get this? Oh, this came from a student.
Student
Came
deal.
from a
From
student. So
driving for
student.
dollars? What were they doing? Text messaging?
It was one of their friends actually.
Friends. I like that. You're reaching into the community, Eddie. Reaching into the community. I love those.
So, oh my God,
What?
it's a million pictures in this month. I mean, but
You ain't send it over yet?
no, man, I told you I've been running. I just got stable like 15, 20 minutes ago.
You could just hold it up to the cat.
And then my daughter, it was the last day of school for her, so
Oh
I went
wow.
up there, stopped by that, ate lunch with her, checked her out.
Oh man, that is so
Shit.
nice of you to do that.
Yeah, I try to go every week, man.
Yeah.
It's like a big difference. They love that until they get in middle school. Now, once they get in the middle school, they go to feeling themselves. You kind of embarrassment to come up there and eat lunch. They like, Daddy, go, nah, we don't do that.
Oh really? Is that how it works?
Yeah, man.
I'm
They
talking
get
about.
about middle school, you kind of okay, but high school now you can forget about it. Ninth grade, you better not talk about coming up to the school.
Really?
They be
I
like,
could
Dad,
imagine they don't
you
want
okay?
you.
Man, that's the weirdest thing.
While he's pulling this up, around the family, don't forget my Memorial Day sale. Matter of fact, I've got Eddie to give me a discount on his one too. We're gonna have his product on my website on at therealestateroundup.com Friday, 12 o'clock. It's not ready yet, but we have all those products at a huge discount. Eddie's won't be under $100, but it will be at a huge discount. I'm talking to him after we get off with this, see how low he's gonna lower the price for his course.
So let's get to the numbers, Chris. Damn, I
All
wish
right.
I had a hood in front of me.
I'm like, I keep telling my daughter, like, I'm the man. I'm an entrepreneur. I guess that's still not cool.
To the kids.
Yeah.
Shit, hey, it will be once they learn the business, they can sit back on the other side collecting them checks.
They'd be like, I keep wondering, when is my daughter going to say, you know what? Dad does know a little bit. Does that ever happen?
No, they don't really know. We just gotta keep teaching them. Like I'm
Gotcha.
still training mine now. I've been training them forever. They still didn't realize what I was doing because I used to have them doing a lot of marketing.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to sit them down. I said, I have y'all marketing so you can learn how to market your business, not just to put y'all to work.
Yeah.
Learn how to
Yeah.
start marketing a business.
What is the somebody?
Hopefully one day it'll be yours if you don't blow it.
If you don't mess it up. Well, Busy Diva had a good question. What is the circumstances of the subject to, Eddie? What was the seller going through?
Okay, so the seller was behind on the payments. Shit, this like the second or third time they was in foreclosure, pre-foreclosure. They caught it up. It was a divorce situation. So they brought the property current.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not current. Well, they brought it current one time and went back behind again.
Seesaw.
So this time it was behind about 14 grand. So we
Mm-hmm.
had to catch up the arrearages on it about 14, almost 15,000.
We'll say this. We'll just say 15K arrears. Divorce. And what is the total balance that they owed?
It's about, I think it was 188 plus we got a $47,000 IRS tax lien.
Oh, that's that one with the IRS lien?
Uh-huh.
All right. 188. 188, does that include the arrears?
Damn, I need to go get that hood. Um, Shit. No, I think the arrears, add the arrears to that.
88, 98.
Let me get my calculator.
That's 203. Yeah, 203.
There's something else missing. You got the arrears. Okay, and 16. And I know I had another 8,000, no, 10,000 in closing costs.
Is that for the seller included too?
The sellers get 4,000 and the agent get 4,000. And then a couple of, thousand, 1,500, I think, for the transaction and title insurance. Our title insurance on this transaction was 945,
Mm,
$945.
that's where you get the money at. $1,000 just to write a piece of paper.
Piece of paper, baby, $1,000 bucks.
Or something.
Tighten you up.
All right. What's the payments on this one, Eddie? Before we get to your exit strategy.
$1,400 a month, brother Kris, and I love it. Now I'm
Good.
caught between a rock and a hard place with this one.
Why is that?
Because I can keep it in cash flow or I can renovate it and sell it.
What is
Now,
the
of
rent
course,
for? Oh, good.
well, it rents for over there between 2,000 and 2,200. So we really caught a good deal. She bought it actually during the time when the market crashed, so she had got a good rate on it.
Mm-hmm.
Interest rate like 3 something.
Nice. What is it worth, Eddie?
It's a worth from between 340 and 350. I say if you're being conservative, about 340. And I say renovation wise, I need about a good 10 to 20 grand, depending on what I'm gonna do. Now, if I plan to renovate it, I can put about a good 20 into it and sell it for 340.
Mm-hmm.
Minus closing costs. But the only problem is, we negotiating on that IRS lien, so that's going to take about 2 months, another month or two before that's released.
Yeah, let's say rent was 20.
So, I can go either way. I could, just hold it, sit on it, renovate it, and sell it, or I could keep it in cash flow to make $700 a month.
Yeah,
And
like that.
I already got a guy now want to put about 40 grand down on it. So
your down payment on a $350,000. You have a buyer that
yeah, I
has
got
how
a guy
much?
already ready. Good 40 grand on the lease purchase. It's a real desirable area, Kris.
Why would,
Alpharetta, guys. We're in Georgia, so it's Alpharetta. A pretty good area out there.
really?
North Georgia. Probably about, I'd say 20 minutes. Go up Georgia 400, 20 minutes away from the city.
Mm-hmm. Roundup family. If you're just joining us, make sure we're going to do a quick Q&A. We're going to be out of here very fast today, but we'll do some Q&A at the end after Eddie's keynote here. Why would you want to sell this asset when you're making, let's say you're making 700 a month on a lease option, and you already made 30,000 because you spent 10 here? Well, hold up.
No, I'll make 10.
You spent 10. You spent 15. You spent this too,
Say
right?
25
Uh-huh. So you spent this. Let me use a
and
different
the
color.
10.
Yeah. We got the class. This is so important here. Got to remember that because everybody, boy, I used to see this number. I'd be like, okay, I'm good.
Yeah, that's
Remember,
my profit.
yeah, that's not true. You spent that 15 and you spent this. You spent 25. Yeah, you said that.
25 racks. So I spent 25 on it. Now I got 40, so you subtract that, that'll be, what is that, 15?
Yeah, 15.
15 grand up front, 700 a month. And let's look at that back end, brother Kris, because I know I can get that IRS lien removed 100%. It's probably going to cost me about between $2,000 and $3,000 to get it removed off the property.
I remember talking to you about that before. Let me stay here for a minute, Eddie. We got 20. We're making 15,000 profit up front with doing nothing. Why did you have the option of not bringing this all the way current? Did you have that option, or was it past the state? Did it have to
It's
be?
past, it goes to foreclosure. Well, it was going to go to foreclosure June 5th or 6th, something like that.
So we're past the time where you could maybe make half the payments as opposed to making them all.
Yeah, down here they want it all or nothing.
Well, it's a certain time frame. They say yeah, all or nothing. But before it gets to that, before it hits the foreclosing attorney, the trustee, you can kind of cut. Well, what I've done is cut and paste, not pay it all up, unless you had to.
Yeah, they want it all.
Gotcha.
I
So we
sure
had
wish
to
I
pay
could
that.
get it in a little lighter. That way the rest of that money could go to Hip Pocket National Bank, baby.
Yeah.
That best bank for it to go to.
Hmm. Okay, I'm
But
done with that.
I gotta give it to the Wells Fargo.
All right.
Wells Fargo, hey,
You still get into a
It
house
is
for
what it
free.
is.
You get into a house for free. When was this loan originated, Eddie?
I think it was 2012,
Relatively new.
2012, I think. 10 or 12.
We got 6 years of principal pay down, which is not a lot, but still more than the average conventional borrower that gets no principal pay down. They're coming in on the first day of their loan origination. So Eddie's getting 6 years of principal. He's walking into a loan. Is it a 30-year fixed?
Yeah, it's 30-year fixed. FHA.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Okay, go ahead, my friend. I wanted to just make sure I get that clear.
So it's a potential profit. I said about 2 months I had at 47. I don't know, man. I like that cash flow. I really don't even want to sell it.
Yeah, what would
But
make you want to sell it?
then the back end is so nice though. I would love to see a good $150,000 check.
Yeah, but you know who's coming for you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what?
I said, oh yeah, I know.
You know who's coming for you, man. They're gonna be just like this.
Give me my money. They
What?
gonna want it, boy.
Well, I like to know what you're thinking. For me, it's a no-brainer. I'm just like, I don't want to sell any assets at this stage of my life. I'm like, this makes no
I
sense.
know, man.
For you,
That cash flow so nice, man.
I mean, you say you're making 7 times 10. That's eight. Let's say rounded up 8,000 a year. I mean, in 5 years, you'd have made 40,000.
Now, if I come across a good apartment building where I can own a finance for about a good 150,000, I'll go ahead and sell that stuff and cash out. But only to roll it back into a 1031. Do a 1031 tax exchange. That's the only way I pull that money out of there.
Yeah, man. I mean, just a burden, dude.
I'm not paying that kind of, I can't pay that kind of taxes on that money.
And this is tax-free. I mean, you're
Okay.
not even selling the asset. This is not considered a taxable event, correct?
Correct. $700 a month
Plus,
plus 15.
oh,
And
man.
on the back end, because in my lease purchase agreements, I have them increase them without the market value increase. If you don't buy that next year, it goes to that. Every
Yeah.
year it goes up.
Hmm. I love it. I love
So
it.
just say we got rid of that. Let's see if I was to sell it, brother Kris.
All right.
Let's see, we in how much? 213. So that 47,000. Let me see what we had. We had
215
188
was two. It was plus 15.
plus
203.
25. 188. So that 203 is the payoff plus the money to the seller and closing costs, all that good stuff. And
Okay,
agent.
yeah, at 10. That was at 10. Yeah, that's right. 213. I'm sorry.
Okay, then that IRS lien is about 47,000. We should be able to get it off the property for about, let's just say 3 or 4,000.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get that removed. We're in the process of that now.
6, 216. Plus your renovations is 20.
Yeah, 20 in there.
36. And 340. All right, it's gonna be too much for me to do now.
Hold on. Let me pull it up.
All right,
Let me see.
that's 103.
340, 236. 340, 236. 104.
104.
So it's only 104. Then
Minus
you
the
got
man.
closing costs.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be 25 in closing costs, right?
With one agent, 3% plus closing costs that's another 2%, 3%. About 6%.
6% of 340 is 6, 12. That's 20,000.
Yeah. And then you gotta pay the doggone taxes on that 33%. Shit. Well, they beat you down to your drawers, boy.
So you're basically working away with like 35, 40,000.
Yeah, man.
But
Heck,
you're gonna make that in the first 2 years, dog.
Oh yeah.
You got to pay. My thing is, I just write every 10,000. I take out two. Every 10, I take out two.
Take out 2,000
Yeah, 2 to 2,500 is what I personally. I'm like, if I'm doing 10, if I'm getting 10, I just take out 2 to 25
for what?
for taxes.
Yeah.
$2,500 every 10. I mean, you can't get around them. So 80. Shit, that's 10. Yeah, that's 17,000. So you can bring it home what? Let's say 20, 60,000. That's still a good day though. But at the end of the day,
Now
man.
I don't want to sell it because I love that cash flow though. That's 700 a month. I like that, man. They can pay that new car note. Don't get ready to get.
Oh my lord, you gonna lease it?
Yeah, lease. Hell yeah, I'm lease. I'm way wiser now. Back in the day, but I would have cut that check.
You know, it's weird when I see people driving junkers, man. I just want to talk to them, but it's just a different mindset. I'm like, you're spending the same amount of money driving a junker.
You can lease a car, man. Man, my grandmother, cause she don't really drive. Man, they gotta love her, man. I swear to God. A
Wow,
year, a year, she probably put 6 to 7 thousand miles on a car. Whole freaking year, man. She
six
go to
thousand.
work, come back home,
Go
go
to
to grocery
church.
store. That's it. That's it. her lease payment like 220, 230 a month.
Yeah, they
You get a
love
new car every 2 years. Now credit's so good, they just give her a car.
them.
Well,
Yeah,
this let us know what you think in a couple of days. I be like, damn, grandma. But she up in the eights, man. So I'm like, she don't play about that credit either.
don't
She
mess
do
with
not
them.
play.
Yeah,
But it's
old
up in
people.
the eights, man.
They don't play with their credit, dog.
No.
All right, let's get up out of here, Eddie. I want everybody to know that you can. You know, we were talking about Bob Proctor this morning. Our beliefs, our beliefs, Eddie, is so powerful. I remember before when somebody told me about subject to, I didn't believe it.
Dang, really?
Mm-mm.
I kind of didn't believe. Well, I can't say I didn't believe it because it happened so fast, right?
For you.
Yeah, because I went to the millionaire man training, so
Hmm. Oh, you got the
it
pictures
happened
to
so
show us?
fast.
Can you keep talking while you show us that pictures?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. It happened so fast, man, that shit, man. Like okay, I went to the seminar. Oh, there you go. Good, I didn't know I had the pictures on. I went to the seminar, right? My first seminar, brother Kris, and shit, we was learning about subject tools the first or the second day, but I was so excited, man. I had got fired from a job just over broke. I got fired from a job going to my first seminar. It was
Hmm.
like drive forklifts forever or
Give it a try.
give it a try, roll the dice. So I rolled the dice, baby, and I hit 7 and kept
Good for you.
rolling ever since.
Good for you. Good for you.
But damn, what I get on this subject?
We're talking about beliefs. Your beliefs. You believe it can be done.
Yeah, it's all about belief. You gotta believe, man. And I just believe it can be done. So oh yeah, back I was on the stage. Okay, my first deal was a subject too. So I was already, excited. I got fired, man. I started marketing. We got the course and all the material for like 3 or 4 months in advance. I studied the manual and all that stuff. Shit, I came back on fire, man. I came to the deal. I came to the first seminar with like 5 or 6 deals. He went through them, and shoot, they called one of my deals on the stage. They called me up on stage, called 2 of my deals. The
Wow.
second one, the first one didn't go well. The second one went well. It was a subject too, and all I had to do is leave the seminar and fax the contract over, man.
Oh my
So they got
lord.
me a freaking subject to the first day of the deal, man. $2,000 I had to give to the lady, and she's a
Mm.
she's a IRS auditor.
I remember. Did you keep that one, Eddie, or did you sell it?
No, I sold that one. She started putting a little pressure on me. She
What'd you
wanted to
say?
she wanted to cash out in a couple of years. Man, that's an IRS auditor. You don't play. So I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna get
Mm.
these people finance. Give me a second.
Get the money. Okay. All right. It's 15 up to 3, man. Let's get to some Q&A. Oh, you got your pictures there?
Oh, let me show you the pictures. Let me share the
Yeah.
screen.
Richard, you are too much. Thank you, Richard. God bless you.
Let me see how to do this.
Preston, yeah, you better keep that subject too. You got to talk too, Eddie, so it doesn't come on my side.
All right, can you see now, brother Kris? Can you see my screen now? Can you see it? Can you see it? You are screen sharing, my man. All right, where are the pictures? Let's look at my nice house. So the area is a man, really good area, Kris. I already got 40,000. Now we had it market for about 2 weeks.
Mm.
Keep this in mind, guys. For 2 weeks, like soon as we put the property on the contract, we start marketing the property.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be back in. I gotta be able to build again. Let's see. Really here fire. I'm sorry. Can you see that, Kris?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, that's the outside. So it's 2 levels with the basement. I didn't get a side angle, but let's look at the front here. This is when you first come in. So this is when you first come inside, guys. And people, people think people won't do subject to. Look, guys, these people need you just as much as you need them. So the lady, Kris, she was gonna try to sell, right? And her agent had her. She was gonna only make $1,000. No. She wasn't gonna make 1,000. She had to bring 1,000 to closing
Oh
because
my
our realtor fees and all that stuff, man, it ate into the profit and the offer they offered them. Because look at this house. Like it really doesn't need. She did all the painting. They touched it up so they can sell it. So they got this nice little light here. So I really don't have too much stuff to change out.
wow.
Let me see what the kitchen. Now the kitchen, the guy want to give me 40,000 like this. I may go, or I'm thinking about just throwing a little granite in there to enhance it. But I mean, how much extra would I get? I guess I like to make it look good. So
Shit, man.
I don't know. But they got stainless steel appliances, so that's a plus.
Mm.
So, the countertops, they're decent. I don't know. What would you do, Kris?
Yeah, I let it ride. I'll be gone. I wouldn't be thinking about this house. I'll be on to the next one.
Maybe I'll do the backsplash. I just want to do something, Kris. God, dog. I'm
You
gonna do the
sound like
back. I'm gonna do the backsplash at least, man.
you look. Your clients get, your students get up on your ear now. They want to do that stuff.
I do. But remember, guys, this is your house once you buy a subject too, so you can do what you want to with it, but you want to keep in mind the budget. And you really a pretty house like this in a good area, honestly, you really don't have to do anything to it but put it on the market,
Mm-hmm.
and
How
it'll
did you
sell itself because it's
tell
in
me?
pretty good shape. Let's look at another bedroom.
While you are talking, Eddie, can you tell me about your tenant buyer that has this 40,000?
With a tenant buyer who got his 40,000, he got a construction company, Kris. So he got bad credit. He said his credit not that good. He went through a divorce a couple of years back. And you have stuff in other people's name and all that stuff, shit happens and your credit kind of get tightened up.
So he understands real
So
estate. He's a contractor.
yeah. Now this the bedroom, guys, with a fireplace in it.
Mm.
So this is a plus. His wife loved that. So you can get a little freaky with the fireplace and a little wine.
Mm-hmm.
She enjoyed that.
You sound like my current Airbnb tenant. I can't wait to tell you about this. Cannot wait to
Oh
tell
my God, man. We just had to replace a bed, man. Them people, I know they come there to have some fun, but man, you gotta tear my stuff up, man.
what they
We
do.
just had to put a bed in there and we had to charge them, man. They went haywire, Kris.
Broke the bed.
Man, but I done
We can
seen
go.
all kind of stuff.
We can go back over Airbnb over the next few weeks, Eddie. Wait till you hear this one. But this one I got this week. Woo!
What is a tenant?
Yeah, man, it's been a nightmare.
See, this is the little living area or whatever when you come in downstairs. So it's pretty much ready,
That's
Kris.
nice.
We're gonna go in there, man. I may do the backsplash. That's it. Man, I ain't doing nothing, man. Fuck it.
Yeah,
I'm putting it straight on the market, man.
I'll be,
I got too much going on, man.
yeah,
So I'm
man.
gonna just put it on the market as is. I mean, it's only been 2 weeks, so I'm at least give it about 2 or 3 more weeks. I'm gonna pay $500 and get it listed on all the services like the MLS and all that stuff. Just pay a flat fee.
What are you looking for, Eddie? What are you looking to do? Get more of a down. You got your buyer already. What are you? What?
Shit, I want some more.
Oh,
if I
okay.
got 40 in 2 weeks, I could get 60.
Yeah, that could be. Could be.
The greed gland has gone up a little bit, brother Kris. I want to see what I can make happen. And they got a basement, full finished basement, everything, man. This the basement and the little wash area. Got a shower downstairs. Pretty nice house, man.
Wow,
It's the last one. Let me show you the bathroom. Well, the bathrooms look nice, man. Pretty good. We're just gonna come in there now. One thing we do, Kris, we come in and put pictures in and shower curtains and decorate this little stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I have my little stager coming there. She put the little rugs around the toilet seats, all that stuff. Make it look nice and homey and presentable.
I call it auxiliary staging. You don't have to do all of it, just auxiliary stuff.
A little basic stuff. So that's it, brother Kris. I mean, that's another check in the bank.
Nice. What are you doing? Okay, let's get to some quick Q&A so we can get up out of here, man. Wow, we've been on this thing for 40 minutes. Frank, hey, Lulu, yes, Lulu. This will be on a replay. I will not take this one down. Somebody's down in Decatur. Daniel,
hey, Kris, talk about don't be greedy. Kris, I gotta go for the gusto, baby. I got to do it. I got to. If 40 right there to me, God telling it is another 20 waiting on you. Another 20 waiting on you. It made me get excited when you get a good deal like that. Kris, I hit a spin. Woo!
Rosanna, yes, I'm still utilizing the housing choice voucher program. I gotta help my people, man. Help my people. It's been a rough one though. Out here, they are shutting down 2 projects, and we got 3,000 people looking for vouchers, and it's just madness.
In VA,
In Norfolk, they got this huge project right next to our downtown area. Finally shutting this thing down, man. They should have shut it down a long time ago. It's just crime infested. They needed to clean it up.
I'm so glad they did that down here, man. This has been so much better, man. But the only thing, now let me tell you what these slick jokers did, Kris. They shut down all the major projects, sent them south to a county called Clayton County, right?
Mm-hmm.
And cut the MARTA transit, the MARTA, like the bus and all this stuff. They cut it off for 4 or 5 years after they got all the people out there.
What? How did they do that?
Come on, man. Politics, man. They want to keep them people out the city, keep y'all butt right here in the country, so we can come in here and take this part over.
They shut down the stops?
They shut down the whole bus system for a couple of years.
They had that plan.
Yeah, that was planned, man. I swear, man.
They had that plan.
That was definitely planned. Not did they shut it down for 1 year, Kris. They shut the thing down for 3 to 4 years.
Wow.
Sent everybody to this county. They gave them all vouchers and told them to go down this way in this county. Because I knew somebody worked at the light department down there. She was telling about all the people moving down and all this stuff. Plus, cost of living is a little cheaper. It's about 20, 25 minutes away from the city. So they got everybody out of the city and, they came on in.
Wow.
Tore the projects down, built, high rises and all that good stuff.
Jamal Thomas. Hey, Jamal. He wants to know the arrears that you paid, Eddie. Was it 15,000 did you pay arrears? He wanted to know, did you pay that before closing or at closing, Eddie?
At closing. Your attorney should take care of that for you. So you got to make sure, guys, when you're doing a subject to, you got to order the payoff and you need the arrearages, how much they owe. That is very important with the attorney fees. So you want to get that payoff from. I'll get it from the mortgage company and from the attorney. And once you pay it off, it's your responsibility or somebody on your team to call both parties, the bank and the foreclosure attorney, and make sure everything is okay. They got paid off and then it's a done deal. Make sure you do that because I've seen too many times, guys. People catch up them arrearages with the bank, but don't get in contact with the foreclosure attorney. Then the house foreclosed and somebody buy it at the steps and you got a whole heap of problems.
You can't find that money. I've been there. My mentor did that twice. You can't. That money's gone.
Yeah, man. They got too much stuff going on, man. That's why you got to be on that stuff. It's your job, not the foreclosure attorney, not the seller, because they got their check, they out. So it's your job, man. Get that stuff done for real.
Tell us why it is this. Tell for my audience that so we can piece this together. Why is it so important to pay the arrears at closing when you get the deed?
Because if you pay it before closing, then they can do a David Copperfield and disappear on you. Nothing you can do but try to fight them in court and all this stuff.
Man, shit.
Come on, man. Who wants to go to that expensive seminar? Because them attorneys not cheap. They're not cheap, and some of them will drag you along for the ride and get as much money they can from you.
Oh yeah.
Like I had one do me several times.
Mm-hmm. Jamal, make sure you do not spend any money. With one of the rules. Don't spend money on houses we don't own. Don't spend money on houses we don't own yet. Don't be catching those.
Yeah, no, you got to own it first. Yeah, even if it's a lease purchase, guys. If you're doing a sandwich lease purchase or just a wholesale lease option, look, do not catch up no payments. You don't own the properties. Why you put money in something you don't own? They back out a deal, you screwed. I did that before some years ago with a seller. We was rehabbing a property. We were supposed to partner up, and I do the rehab, put my money into it, and we sell it. Man, didn't get a written agreement. No, did I have a written agreement? I don't think we had. No, I don't think I had a written agreement. She reneged on me. Yeah, but it was it wasn't a lot of money. I just put about $3,000 or $4,000 in it.
Okay, I'll take it $3,000 or $4,000.
I could have did something else with that $3,000 or $4,000.
I'll take it. I would take it. Realist, what's up, realist? Oh, Miss Little Lady 86 says she votes for holding on to the house. She wants the cash flow.
Man, that cash flow is everything, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Especially after looking at the numbers right there. 60,000, okay. But as long as you're gonna do something with that 60,000, then fine. But if you're not, you don't really press for it, let it stay in the house and keep building. Cause that cash flow is king, man. That cash flow, you got enough of it coming up. You don't have to worry about wholesaling the house or rehabbing the house if you don't want to for a month or two.
No.
Take off. You can chill, man. Be on the Bahamas like Brother Kris, man. Go on a cruise all year.
I don't worry about it.
A ball. You know what I'm saying? So
I tell my clients, I'm like, we do X amount. I don't disclose how many rentals I got, but I do X amount of transactions every month, whether we get out of bed or not. Because the rental, the cash flow is the transaction.
Yeah, every month. Like they say, don't kill the golden goose that lays the golden eggs.
That is such, it's weird. It's so simple, Eddie. That is such a simple philosophy.
That joker laying them golden eggs, Brother Kris. You let them just keep hatching. Hatch every month, baby. Keep it Get pregnant. Why don't you?
Shaq has the cash flow mindset. Praise God. Cash, big chunks of money is irrelevant. It's just so irrelevant.
Especially when you don't have chunks of money. I mean, this is a check of $250,000, $300,000 make me get a goosebumps. That'll be a nice one.
But even that, Eddie, I've been there. I mean, it all goes. It all goes. Class, I put both of our email addresses in the video description here.
Yeah, Jerome, that's what I was talking about, Clayton County. That's where they did it. That's where they sent everybody from the projects to Clayton County and took that train away, man. That transit system away for a couple of years. I cannot believe they did that, man. That was so strategic. Now they got it back going.
That was strategic.
After they got everybody down there settled, they took it for a couple of years to make sure that they settled. Find you some jobs out there. Just relax, chill out. Don't bring your ass back to the city. Cause just think about it. 3-4 years, you pretty much broke in down in one area.
You're right. They ain't
Who
going
really gonna
nowhere.
go back?
Hey, we got to cut out, man. Final thoughts for my roundup. It's 3:30. Gotta get back to work,
Okay.
man. Final thoughts,
Okay.
friend Eddie, on subject two, and just in general. We come back to the holidays. What would you like my roundup family to know?
Happy holidays, guys. Look, still, hey, when you on the grind, don't even worry about a holiday. That time you taking
That's
off,
true. That's true.
talking shit, drinking beer, talking about nothing. Hey, put that engine to your business, your real estate business, so you can stay on fire, keep that momentum going, and
Wow,
get some big fat checks, baby.
that is true. I never thought about. It's way both you and I are in different. We are in different stages of life. I look back. I grinded so much. Eddie. I've been grinding, man, for 7 days a week for 15 years, dude. You know.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
bit,
like,
it's a habit, man.
are you gonna grind during the holiday, Eddie? Or are you gonna take some time?
I'm chilling.
Yeah, me too. Dog.
I work too goddamn hard, man. I gotta take a day off, man. A day or two off.
You deserve it, though, my friend. Eddie. You deserve it, though.
But it's, I'm gonna try. I know I'm at least take one day off, but it's just so much to do. It seems like when I'm off, I'm really not off because I'm learning something, I'm studying something. So
Hmm.
if even if it's something health related, or mind related, or real estate related, I'm studying something all the time. So I'm gonna
I
be
love
working on something.
Roundup family. Change your beliefs. If you're not where you want to be financially, I'm said. Oh, make sure you subscribe to my channel. This is heavy,
Subscribe, curl that thing one time, Kris, for the camera.
man. I think this is gonna mess my back up, man. I lifted
Yeah,
up so
got that.
much.
Woo, woo, woo. Yes, sir.
Y'all have no idea, Eddie. Talking to him outside of the camera is actually 10 times more energetic than on camera. It's even
I gotta be
your
nice on
beliefs.
camera, man. I gotta be nice, brother Kris.
That's my point. You don't know who's gonna see this. Your beliefs, family. We become what we think about. We become what we think about. I just want to hopefully be able to change some of your mind around. I love it when I meet somebody and they say, "You can't do that. You can't do that." I'm like, I know we live in this world, right? We live in this world. So change your
They
beliefs.
can't do that. Hey, they said whether you think you can or you think you can't, you absolutely right.
Wow.
Or you think you can't do it, you right. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna put no energy into getting it done. Is out of the question. You
Nice.
think you can do it, you're gonna start putting the energy into it, you're gonna start focusing. And when you focus, you putting that energy into it because we are energy, that energy vibrating going into it.
Hmm.
You get that manifestation, baby.
Wow. Nice. I love it. Okay, Roundup family. I will see you Friday with Jessica Siegel at 3 o'clock. And don't forget our Memorial Day real estate investing training products start at noon on Friday. Just go to therealestateroundup.com and we'll have it all up for you. Okay, Roundup family. I love you. Talk to you soon. Peace.
Peace.